case against Ntuthuka Shoba, who is the alleged mastermind behind the murder of his pregnant girlfriend, Tshegofatso Pule. Linda Mnisi has been covering the story for us, and he joins us live. And Linda, you're standing by to speak to Tshegofatso Pule's uncle, Tumisang Katake. It's over to you, Linda.
Yeah, did you remember that it's taken quite a while for the case to get to this point? Tshegofatso being killed in June of 2020, which means this case would have entered its second year, but there's been so much that has happened so far. There are two men here who are, of course, said to have been at the center of the murder of Tshegofatso Pule, one being Muzikaise Malepane, the convicted killer who's now serving a 20-year jail term, as well as Ntuthuka Shoba, who is currently on trial for that particular matter. But today, the state and the defense are making their closing arguments, advancing their cases, and in the last bid, basically, to convince the court of whether or not Ntuthuka Shoba is indeed guilty of masterminding the murder of Tshegofatso. The state, starting with looking at the McDonald's issue, saying that it relies on evidence given by Tshepiso Tsita. Tshepiso Tsita is the state witness who is also Tshegofatso Pule's friend. You'll remember she had to be recalled at some point to continue her evidence here, especially during cross-examination. She came, to the state to talk about the issue around the McDonald's issue, saying that Tshegofatso Pule had been lured to a suspicious job interview, which she did not pitch to, might I add, also revealing that she was told that she would find a grey Jeep, and the state saying in that particular evidence that was given by Tshepiso Tsita, they also are corroborated by Muzikaise Malepane. He is rather the convicted killer in this particular case, but also saying that their evidence is supported by cell phone evidence that seems to be really at the center of this plot to murder Tshegofatso. The state also saying the pattern in which it all happened and how it featured in this particular case became something that the court needs to take into account. But also the defense also coming to say that there is no evidence that links Ntuthuka Shoba to that particular disputed number. Also saying that there isn't proof really or credible evidence that points to the fact that that disputed number could have been used to persuade Pule to go to that interview, which was arranged 6 days prior to her murder. But also saying, the defense that is, saying that in fact Muzikaise Malepane's entire statement should not be considered, because he seems to be someone who's hell-bent on trying to implicate Ntuthuka Shoba to this matter. Let's take a listen to what the defense had to say.
Unfortunately, Linda, we do not have the audio for that just yet, and to our viewers, apologies. We'll definitely get that up and running for you throughout the programs here on the channel. But Linda, you're standing by to speak to Tshegofatso Pule's uncle.
Yeah, and one can only imagine, what they're feeling like right now, given the fact that they've really been consistently showing up to court, making